There we go. We are currently live. My apologies for that problem. I did not know what went wrong over there. But hello to everyone currently watching in the Dota 2 client, as well as to the people currently watching on our Twitch.tv channel. We are VicaraGaming, bringing you the match between Ancient Raping Team, or ART for short, versus Gipsy Stack. This is going to be a match from the Amateur Dota 2 League Season 3, of which we are proud to be a partner. And joining me today, I'm Kira from VicaraGaming, by the way, is my co-host and my very good friend Kazuto. How are you doing?
Radiant's pick.
You asked me that already, but I'm fine.
I know, but hey, everyone in the client as well as on the Twitch chat also wants to know how you are. We care about you. But there's a very fast hero picking coming out already, so let's not waste any more time, as we're already seeing a Timbersaw Invoker as well as a Viper being picked up. So both an Invoker as well as a Viper for Team Gipsy Stack will probably mean that we're getting an Invoker in the middle lane and a Viper on a possible tri-lane. Timbersaw is most likely going to be on the off lane, as that is the role that he is classically playing. Hold on for a moment, as I'm just checking out the Twitch stream to see if it's working correctly. It is working correctly. That's fine. For some weird reason, there's some lag on my laptop or something like that.
Yeah, for me too. But that's because I got VLAN and you know.
Yeah, I know. And also the bands coming out. Unfortunately for Duke, if he had been here, he would have found it a real big shame. The Ember Spirit gets banned out. Clockwork also gets banned out, and that's a hero that I personally really like to see. So that fast engagement with his hookshot we're not going to see this round, as we are already well into the bonus time. So after those rapid 3 heroes being picked up, now Team ART is daddling a bit.
Well, I do hope to see an OD, to be honest, because it's still not banned and it's against an Invoker. Could be.
Yes, that's very true. But no, they decide to go with the Rubik. I agree with you that an OD might have been a good pick, although there's of course the risk that GS decides to swap out the Invoker with the Viper and having a Viper go mid. And Viper
without mana is useless Viper.
No, Viper without mana is actually a really good Viper, as he has a very low mana cost in the early game. He only has his poison attack, his orb, and he is actually a very strong hero versus the OD.
Well, OD gets like killed by himself just from this corrosive skin. Okay, that's true. Point on you.
No, that's perfectly fine. But I think that's the case. That's the reason why ART hasn't chosen an OD here, because of the danger that if they pick the OD, they would have just changed the Viper for the Invoker and completely changed it around.
Who just won last round?
5 seconds.
The game just now was won by
Reserve time.
It was the other team than TFS, I believe. No, yeah, it was TFS. It was TFS. 4 the Alliance lost, FTA lost, TFS won.
Yeah, because it was asked
in the Twitch chat. Yes.
Yes.
Now the Lich.
While you're doing main commentary.
Yeah, the same thing. I'm doing the same thing, but that's a good one if you can just keep track of that. We're also going to see the Lich as well as the Pugna be banned out. So Pugna's strong pushing capabilities and his massive nukes we're not going to see. Also the Dazzle ban out.
This Lich is a pretty hardcore team nuker. With the Radiant's pick.
Yeah, I know.
Someone's dropped out.
And
like
the Dazzle and the Lich are both very strong support heroes in my opinion. And also 2 heroes that could work very well for Team GS. Because with a shallow grave, that Viper will be able to stay alive for a long more time. And
got a phone call. I'm right back.
Okay. So I'm just going to solo for a little while.
10
The
seconds
Lich
to go.
has his ice armor, which makes the Viper so incredibly tanky. An ice armored Viper is a very strong opponent and one that Team Art does not want to see.
Reserve time.
Going into the second picking phase, we're going to see the third pickup for Team GS. I quickly have to make an adjustment
About
here.
time. Dyer's pick.
And we are going to see the Alchemist being picked up. So another very strong carry hero being picked up. So with the two semi-carries in the Invoker as well as the Viper. Now we see an Alchemist, although this might also be a support
10
Alchemist.
seconds to go.
We will see about that. It actually seems more likely
5
than them
seconds.
picking up one more hero like this. Now going into the third pick
Reserve time.
for Team Art. It's going to be
Radiant's
the
pick.
Mirana. So might be support Mirana. I'm not actually sure about that one. And now the Abaddon
Dyer's
gets
pick.
picked up by Team GS. So a lot of tankiness is going to come out of Team GS when they have the Viper, who's already a natural tank, the Alchemist with a lot of base HP, and the Abaddon with his Apothic Shield and Mist Coil. Just extremely tanky lineup from them so far, except for the Invoker.
10 seconds to go. 5 seconds. Reserve time.
I could have told you to, like, delay the stream, but I
Yeah.
forgot
10
it.
seconds to go.
I've just set up the delay server through through exploit
Radiant's
of
ban.
60 seconds. That should be enough. So
Yeah.
this should also solve the problem. As now we're going to see the most likely the second support hero from coming out from Team Art. So we're most likely going to see a Rubik, Naga, Siren, Mirana tri-lane, Timbersaw on the off-lane, and one more mid hero should be picked by Team Art. And for Team GS, we will most likely see. No, it actually depends on the final hero
10
that they are
seconds to go.
going to see. I do think that this Alchemist is going to be a support Alchemist, though,
5 seconds.
with a very strong stun coming out from him.
5 seconds.
Oh, actually, the delay question was from one
Radiant's
of the players.
pick.
Yeah, I saw, and I can imagine that as well because it's a
That's
some
exactly
players.
what I told.
Yeah, some
That's
players.
why I asked if there is a delay, but no.
Right now there is a delay,
Yeah, right now.
certainly.
It wasn't.
Yeah, there wasn't one before. That's my bad, but I forgot to set it up, and I'm still a little bit confused about XSplit and all the things that you have to make
10
sure that
seconds to
work
go.
out. You know, that kind of stuff. But right now I should have everything covered, as we should also be, as everyone should also be able to hear us, and everything should be fine right now.
Reserve time.
I hope so.
So, deep breath. We're fine. So into the final two picks. First one, the pick of Gipsy Stack. I would like to see. Let's see. What would I like? What would I like to see against this Timbersaw on the off lane? There's no Darkseer, which would actually be my choice. But no, it's going to be a
Dyer's
Storm
pick.
Spirit, leaving me wonder what exactly is going to happen with the lineup of Team GS. As right now they have three very capable mid heroes. They can swap out at any given time whenever they want to. So this will be a support Alchemist and a support Abaddon.
Okay.
But most likely, depending on what Art is going to pick as their final hero, that will decide
10 seconds to
what
go.
hero will go to the middle lane, the Storm Spirit, Viper, or the
5
Invoker.
seconds.
I really hope for this Invoker because I really want to see an
Reserve
Invoker
time.
on the mid lane.
And Team Art finishes off with a Shadow Shaman, so most likely this is going to be a Shadow Shaman. Most likely this is going to be a Shadow Shaman support, which means that this is going to be a Shadow Shaman Rubik support duo, with Naga Siren not taking the usual support role that we've seen her being used as in the past few weeks. But she is going to take on that carry role instead, and that's something that I really like to see.
Yeah, that's true.
Mirana will, Mirana will most likely take the middle lane. At least that's what I think. But I'm a little bit confused, so we'll just see about this. As I am going to go over the lineups for Team Art, we're going to see IFPL on that Naga Siren. But I'm being told that our stream delay is a little bit off. Let me just change it to 120.
All right, carry on.
And now everything should be settled. So let me just go over the lineup. We have IFPL on the Naga Siren. We have Ankidat on the Rubik. And Pandalay on the Shadow Shaman. So that's going to be the tri-lane. Mirana is, like as expected, going to go into the middle lane. And Goliath on the Timbersaw on the off lane. And on the side of the Radiant, on the side of Team GS, we're going to see Speedy take control over that Viper. Lionel on the Alchemist. Abaddon should be going into this tri-lane as well, leaving Storm Spirit on the middle lane and the Invoker on the off
30
lane.
seconds to go.
Invoker off lane?
Invoker off lane. That's the one.
It's unexpected. Well, no it's not, because he has with the Quas. I guess he goes Quas Wax. What do you think?
I think he is going to, he's most likely
For
going to
his
go,
movement capability and self-regeneration with the Quas. Well, he put down some words here, by the way. Did you notice that?
And they're off.
where? Oh yeah, he dropped them. He dropped them over there. That's true.
Well, maybe to get another. No, but wait. Did you notice this? Yeah, whatever.
Invoker now body blocking these creeps a little bit. Fails to block the range creep though. That's a real shame. As Storm Spirit is actually seems to pair up with the Abaddon for now in this middle lane versus this Mirana. And Invoker is going to have a hard time facing off against this Rubik, Naga, Siren, Shadow Shaman combination, if you ask me. A lot of lockdown from them.
This is a lot of lockdown, to be honest.
You're keeping an eye on the Twitch chat, by the way?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on it.
Okay, good. Then I don't have to focus on that one.
Just fully concentrate on that.
Okay, I will. Yeah, I was just taking a look at what everything which is happening. But right now we're going to see a smoke coming out from the Rubik and the Shadow Shaman onto the middle lane. There's a leaf from the Mirana, the arrow to follow it up. Is there any Starfall? No, there's no Starfall yet. And in comes the Apophic Shield from the Abaddon. And First Blood actually goes to the Storm Spirit as the shield gets popped, which destroys the Mirana. But Rubik gets the kill in return on the Storm Spirit. So that's a very fast 1v1 trade, but First Blood does go into the Storm Spirit.
Indeed.
On top lane, Invoker is harassing the Naga Siren. Cold Snap is already up on her. But yes, the pushing capabilities of the Naga Siren with her Riptide are slightly higher than the ones of the Invoker, I would say.
Yeah, totally agree.
Alchemist is farming, it seems. You managed to lure in the creep wave, denying the Timbersaw that farm. Timbersaw is going to go into the jungle right now though. Is he going to find the alchemist? There's no vision, but even still, did he see him running over there? I'm not sure. He's now seeing the creeps, that's for sure. Now alchemist going to go up. Now he spots the Timbersaw, but Timbersaw decides not to engage as the Viper is only a little bit behind, and he is getting his farm as his gold per minute is only exceeded by the Storm Spirit and the Naga Siren. Storm Spirit is doing really well. His gold per minute is the highest in the game. He's practically on the same as the Viper when it comes to the farm. XP and gold going now a little bit into the way of Team GS. And Viper, king of the poison harasser, is doing what he does best, harassing this Timbersaw.
Meanwhile, me on the desktop doing something really fancy for us.
What?
You have
Yeah, I'm
no
doing something
right.
really fancy. You'll be surprised.
Okay.
So I'm not actually seeing everything at the same moment as you.
Okay, okay.
But I'm
That's
still
fine. That's fine.
doing a bit of the commentaries.
Haha, I see. I see. Let's see here. Timbersaw moves over into the jungle. Will Timber chain to a random tree? I do not know why. Now finds the alchemist. A little bit of counter punching. Viper's on the bottom lane though, so there's no immediate help, and Goliath decides to back off, even though he's level 4 and the alchemist is only level 2. But now Storm Spirit gets telekinesis in mid. Immediate shackle from the Shadow Shaman, and Storm Spirit will fall here. Very nicely executed gank. And that's the second gank which went relatively well from the Rubik and the Shadow Shaman. Invoker's also keeping up rather well against his Naga Siren. His XP per minute is a lot lower than the Naga Siren, but at least he hasn't been killed off yet. Now Ghost walks away. He will not be found because there is no vision. Now there is vision, but the Observer Ward will now spot him out. So that's the immediate shackle combination with the lift. The Fate Bolt comes out as well. There's the Edda Shock, and Invoker will fall to the Naga Siren. Team Art taking 3 kills, while Team GS has only taken 1 as we're nearing the 5-minute mark.
My old friend.
And how about we take a look at what items are getting picked up right now. Mirana has a Rave Band, so a lot of extra agility is going to come out of her. Speedy on the Viper decided to go into the Ring of Basel, giving him that extra damage and extra armor that he can really use. And Invoker already has his Blades of Attack just to be able to nuke down those creep waves, I guess. But now Mirana gets the kill on the Alchemist in the middle lane.
This is way more aggressive gameplay than the other match.
Yes, it is.
5 minutes, 5 kills.
Exactly. Now Storm Spirit is here though, so this Mirana will not be able to take advantage of that much. And now already a drums coming out from the Naga Siren. That's a 6-minute drums for her, and that's a pretty nice accomplishment if you ask me.
Yeah.
Naga Siren's already level 6. Only being trumped in levels by the Mirana in middle lane, who's now still getting free farm. Although Storm Spirit is also level 6, now picks up the ball lightning, so there's a lot more quick jump, quick initiations going to come out of him. So there's no more free farm right now. Timbersaw taking some harassment at the bottom lane and will be killed off over here. Just manages to damage the Viper just a little bit. But no, there was a very nicely timed unstable concoction. And now Invoker's in a lot of trouble as well. He will be able to switch to Wex, giving him that extra movement speed. But there was the nets, and if he's not more careful, if the Shadow Shaman had been there as well, that would have been a kill on the Evoker for sure.
Probably.
What I'm a bit wondering about is the pushing potential right now, because we have a few very strong pushers. Although the most push is going to come out of the Naga Siren on R. That's really the only hero on their team which has a lot of pushing potential when it comes to destroying towers, demolishing creep waves. Timbersaw, a very strong counter push hero, of course. While on Team GS, well, this Alchemist, of course, with the Chemical Rage, will be a very strong pusher, but that's only in the next level. And as he's a support Alchemist, he will not go into that many damage items. Now, Storm Spirit gets caught out, gets immediately shackled by the Shadow Shaman, will be able to ball lightning away. Oh, almost dies to the Star Storm of the Mirana, though. This Mirana is getting places. Already has the face boots, a rave band, as well as a bottle, and it's currently the highest on the charts, the same as the Viper. And Viper's going into the mech first.
Oh really?
Yes, he is.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, Viper's a really awesome mech carrier, as he has high natural armor as well as a stealth HP. Now Timbersaw will die to the final blow of the Viper catching up with him. And so that's another kill on the Timbersaw, and the Timbersaw has already died twice. He has 0 kills on his name himself.
Too bad.
Guess what's
Yeah, indeed too bad. Mirana has activated the invisibility rune, wants to go for the lookout, but she will find 2 heroes here, and that's not what she wants to find. As there is siege coming down on this bottom tower from the Dia by the 3 heroes, Alchemist, Invoker, as well as the Viper. There's a TP coming in. It's going to be the Shadow Shaman making his way towards this place. I'm really looking forward to see what this Naga Siren can do a few more minutes into the game. She's already picked up a Drum of Endurance, but I want to see her go into that Radiance build actually. You know, the Radiant Illusion build, and I think it's a really good item for her to go and pick up right now, as she is most likely the strongest pushing hero on the side of Team Art. So with that Radiance, she is going to be a force to be reckoned with. So I really hope that she will be going into that one. She already has almost 2k gold. So we'll be seeing what item or what part of an item comes out of her pretty soon. There's an engagement coming out on the bottom lane as Shadow Shaman gets attacked by the Unstable Concoction, finished off by the combination of the Viper and the Invoker. Now Timbersaw will also die. A teleport is cancelled because whoever was teleporting in at that moment did not want to be there. Now there's the Ghost Wall coming out from the Invoker. Mirana not going to be able to find him. So very well played by the Viper, Invoker and Alchemist combination, as they are now also most likely going to finish off a Mirana. EMP will not connect. There's a poison, but the bottle also hits. Arrow hits on the Alchemist. Alchemist dropping extremely low, and the Starfall will finish him off. As Shadow Shaman also kills off the Viper, coming in from below. But now the Invoker will be able to make it out alive. And Rubik's farming in the jungle. Getting that creep wave in there. Doing very, very well. And now the arrow hits on the Storm Spirit. What a beautiful arrow coming out from this Mirana. And Storm Spirit will also fall. This combination of the Shadow Shaman and the Mirana has killed off so many heroes so far. I think that from all of the Shadow Shaman was involved in 4 of the 7 kills, and Mirana was involved in 6 of them actually. So yeah, we have already seen this combination before, and it is an extremely powerful one if you ask me.
Yeah.
Also very pretty courier. The Incredible Donkey. It's a Jade Hoof legendary courier with 5 gems with I think that's Rose the New Bloom particle effect. Was released during the New Bloom festival a little bit while ago.
Oh yeah, yeah. It is.
Mirana activates an Invis rune. Now on the prowl inside of the Radiant jungle. Will she be able to find the Storm Spirit? Yes, she will! But she decides not to engage on him. The Song of the Siren, meanwhile, incapacitates 4 of the Radiant heroes. Very well played by the Naga Siren here. She's almost sitting at 3k gold. I want to see that Radiant Naga Siren. IFPL, do not disappoint me, please.
Whoa, this could be another kill on the Storm Spirit, and yeah,
yes, it will be another kill. The combination of the Shadow Shaman, Pandele, and Mirana TZNK proves deadly once again. And now on the top lane, there's still a little bit of a struggle going on. Now the arrow flies, misses the Invoker barely. That's a shame. Alchemist pops the ultimate, pops the Unstable Concoction as well. Mirana will drop to the will be able to leap out to safety. Now Rubik is on the run. The ultimate from the Mirana will make sure that this team fight will stay here. There's a Starfall, but no! Oh, that's a shame. There's no kill on the Abaddon here. Alchemist is dropping low though. The static link comes out on the Storm Spirit. Storm Spirit gets that kill on the Mirana. Then immediately Ball Lightning's away. Invoker dropping low, but he has the Apophic Shield. In comes Speedy on the Viper. TP's in. The incredible Tornado will hit as well. The Unstable Concoction gets stolen by the Rubik. What a nice steal for him. Now hits on the Naga Siren. Alchemist gets off that acid splash. Now another Chemical Rage as Naga Siren will fall to the Invoker. There goes the poison from the Viper. Will not be able to kill off. No, it will, because there's a cold snap from the Invoker as well. And a double kill for him. 3 heroes down. And Pandele on the Shadow Shaman finds himself in a place he does not want to be. He will die as well. So triple kill from Maxwell on the Invoker. Arrow flies on the Alchemist. Another nice tornado. What did you say?
Half-Life towers getting beat down.
Yeah.
That's a huge amount of damage.
Yes, it is. Rubik's back as well. And Storm Spirit gets some free farm on the middle lane. He's going into his second Oblivion Staff and then into the Orchid. Now there's a kill on the Naga Siren once again. You don't want this to happen. Naga Siren is dropping in gold rapidly, and on the carry Naga Siren you don't want that to happen. Rubik throws off another Unstable Concoction. The tower gets destroyed in the meantime, and Viper finishes the Rubik off. Cold Snap on the Shadow Shaman. Here comes the Invoker once again. There is the Chakram though, very well placed. And the arrow fly from the Mirana will not hit anything. That's a shame.
It is.
Dire's mid tower could use a little help.
Using this small part of off time to take a look at the items. Storm Spirit is going into his Oblivion Staff. Now the Tornado on the Shadow Shaman. There will be a kill on the Shadow Shaman once again. Very nicely done. Viper already has his...
doing pretty well.
Yeah, he is. Viper already has his mech. Now most likely going to go into that BKB. Naga Siren is still sitting on 2.6k gold. I'm still waiting her to go into that Radiance. I'm hoping she will. Almost a mech completed on the Shadow Shaman. And Mirana, what's Mirana going to go into? Let me see
Radiant's
over here.
mid tower's getting banged up.
Not sure. Maybe drums. Could be drums.
Drums. Probably drums.
Ghost Walk on the... Oh no, not the Ghost Walk. Invisible Rune. Chasing after... He will find the Rubik here.
In the top tower.
Yes, he will. But no, decides not to engage on that. I think he might have seen the Mirana, but Mirana's too far away. Alchemist picks up a Blink Dagger. So a lot of easier initiation with his Unstable Concoctions. Trademark of the support alchemist coming out. But and the Storm Spirit now finishes off his Orchid Malevolence, his first big item of the game. And an item that will make a difference, trust me.
Yeah.
After a dip around the 30-minute mark, gold is now going in favor of Team GS. When it comes to the no, gold is in favor as well as the XP. And there are the drums from the Mirana, so correct guess of mine. Hooray, 1 point. Four heroes from the Dia going into the middle lane. There's a defensive ping coming out on the tower. The Radiant knows that there's going to be a push. Invoker decides to TP. And now a pause from the Storm Spirit. Abaddon's also TPing to the middle lane in the meantime. There's some lag on the side of Team GS, it seems. But so far we've seen a lot of really nice plays coming out, mostly from the Shadow Shaman Mirana combination that I really liked. Naga Siren is getting denied into her farm quite a lot. I'm really... that's such a shame. She's now sitting on 3.3k gold though. Let me see, Radiance. There we have it. Yeah, she's waiting for that Sacred Relic. Only 400 more gold for that. Ball lightning from the Storm Spirit will hit on the Mirana. There's the Alchemist with his ultimate. But also the Shadow Shaman hexes on the Alchemist. Pops down the mass ward. Arrow will fly will miss everyone though. That's a shame. Timbersaw TPs into the bottom lane in order to stop this creep wave. And still we are seeing 4 heroes from the Radiant and a pause from the Storm Spirit. More lag maybe? Yeah, 1400 ping.
Yeah, whoa,
that's the reason why.
But meanwhile, you can take a little peek into what I just sent you, if you want to.
Let me see. Oh, I see. Very nice. Very nice indeed.
Yeah, but only works with the standard HUD skin.
I see.
It's an overlay just for us.
Okay, cool. We'll be talking about that a bit later.
After this match.
A bit later after this match then, as we are going to go unpausing.
Alright, carry on.
Going to continue. Storm Spirit still has that haste rune, only a quarter of its duration left on it, so he's not going to be able to use that to his heart's content. Mirana getting a bit more farm. The net worth currently very high on that Viper. He bought his Mithril Hammer and another pause. That's a shame.
This time from this Abaddon.
Yes, indeed. He has his Mithril Hammer now, so how long until that BKB? Let me see that. The recipe costs 1,375, so that's 275 more gold before the Viper finishes off his BKB. So he will be getting that very soon. And with a mech BKB Viper, that's a lot of durability. And after that, he can just go into pure damage items. Also,
well, Naga Siren is getting her second relic just with this courier.
Yeah.
Already on its way to get it.
Yeah, indeed. The courier is on his way to the secret shop. A disconnection from the Storm Spirit, so the internet problems that he was talking about are still going to go on. I'm a bit concerned about the Timbersaw, Goliath. He currently is only sitting at a healing salve, a magic wand, a stout shield, and boots of speed, and 920 gold. That's all he has right now. So his farm is a bit of a letdown when you compare it to some of the other heroes. He's the second to lowest on the charts. He's lowest than the support Shadow Shaman. And for a non-support Timbersaw, that's a real shame. Storm Spirit has reconnected in the meantime, so he might be going back into the game.
Hope so, because I'm getting bored.
Yeah, so am I, man, so am I.
You don't want me bored.
So am I, but the G gets called, an apology from the Storm Spirit, and we're going to go back into the game. Oh, now Timbersaw picks up his arcane boots. So that's not really that great of an item pickup, but will help him to restore some of his mana because he seems to be having some mana problems. A rotation from the Radiant heroes into the top lane, where Naga, Siren and Shadow Shaman are laying down the hurt. Naga Siren will now get her Sacred Relic and is going to go into a Radiance afterwards. So now the farm of the Naga Siren will increase dramatically, and I'm really glad to see that she actually is going to go for that Radiance. But really that was the best option, as it increases her farming capabilities to such an extreme amount. This is not that big of a surprise to me.
Indeed.
Abaddon's going into his Urn of Shadows, by the way. So that's also a very nice pickup for both for health and damage purposes. Viper has his BKB, finally. And should now be going into his next item, which will most likely be a damage item. Maybe a Desolator or some sort. Arrow hits a creep, that's a shame.
Oh.
There's the initiation from the Storm Spirit, and Mirana will fall. To a very nice 3-man combination. The Alchemist killing off the Mirana with the Unstable Concoction. Alchemist is very close to level 10 and then will be starting to put points into Grievel's Greed.
Bottom tower.
So his farm will be going up. And with that his XP and his items as well.
Radiant's bottom tower ain't a pretty sight right now.
And now push comes out to the middle tower. There's a Timbersaw capable of trying to attempt to stop this one with his chakram. He will do so. Abaddon manages to dodge the strike. So TP's coming in. There comes the Storm Spirit. Gets another kill on the Shadow Shaman. Very well done. Maxwell on the Invoker will stay alive. And as Naga Siren will retreat. And Rubik denies the middle tower as Abaddon decides not to go for that final hit, but decides to go into the top lane as well. Naga Siren going into the jungle to see if she can get that a little bit more farm. There's a ward over there though, will spot her out. Within the lines, spotted out over here. Now the Rubik gets spotted out as well. Very nicely placed ward.
Ooh, and there goes the smoke. By the way, the
smoke?
Rubik is pretty beautiful.
On who is the smoke? Let me see. Where is the smoke?
Rubik has it.
Oh, Rubik. Where's the Rubik? That's a Rubik. Oh, he purchased the smoke. And here we have the Radiance on the Naga Siren. And Rubik just stole a spell. He stole the Mist Coil. Very nice. Abaddon denies the tower. Very well done. But that was the best move for the Mirana. She needed to leap away. Storm Spirit kills off the Timbersaw on the bottom lane. Got off that electric vortex and the ball lightning overload combination just being so incredibly strong. Now Mirana is lurking around. Gets the arrow. Very well done. Now the Starfall. Come on. Yes. There it goes. There goes the Storm Spirit. Boom goes the dynamite.
Had no place here.
And now Naga Siren, like I said, has the Radiance. Her farm is already very, very strong. And now will attempt to siege this this top tower here. Will be able to do so. Her illusions are back in a few seconds. But yes, I suspect that we will be seeing a lot more from this Naga Siren. As she was waiting for such a long time to get that Sacred Relic. But now her farm is going to go up exponentially.
Yeah, it's radiant farm first.
Managed to dodge this Cyclone as well, by the way.
Indeed.
Mirana already has a Yasha, so we'll be building into the Manta style next. But now gets caught out by the Storm Spirit. No Manta style yet, as she... Oh, the ball lightning goes into the wrong direction. Now Mirana uses her bottle charges, but Storm Spirit is out of mana right now, and there's a Timbersaw will be able to drive away the Storm Spirit. That's a shame. That ball lightning that went the wrong way caused Mirana to survive. So that's just a bit of a mistake from the Storm Spirit over there, and a real shame if you ask me.
Yeah, totally agree.
We are
But
going
still,
to.
I'm a bit confused about this Timbersaw. Still nothing, and still on 900 gold. What
Yes, I think he's just continuing to purchase town portal scrolls, and also he's died 5 times already.
Oh yeah.
Here comes the cold feet,
Radiant's top
the
tower's
Storm
hurting.
Spirit as well, and now the Timbersaw dies once more. So that's already 6 kills onto the Timbersaw. I took a look at the Invoker.
Radiant's
He
top
already
tower
has
is
the
taking
point
hits.
booster as well as an overclock,
Guess
so
what's
we'll be
happening
building
with
into an
Dire's bottom
Aghanim
tower?
Scepter to be
I
able
never
to.
understood what this Aghanim Scepter is
Radiant's
doing.
top tower's hurting.
Aghanim Scepter on
Dire
the
gave up bottom tower.
on the Invoker allows him to invoke without a mana cost, and I believe also and the cooldown will also be a lot lower, so a lot more spell rotation. Naga Siren killed off this top tower here. Like I said, Naga Siren, her
Radiant's
pushing
top tower's
capabilities
in
are
bad
extremely strong right now, and she picks up her Puts of Travel. And that's an item which could make the difference, as right now she's capable of going anywhere.
Totally agree on that. Well, I still hope to see some more action, because for now it's like,
Yeah, 25 minutes in, 27 kills. Not
it's-
all that awesome. Last game was more action-packed, I do
But
agree, but
look at this map control here from this Naga Siren.
yes, exactly. But there were also wards all over the jungle, while there are only wards in the river for the Radiant over here. Over here, there we have them. It's nice how the line goes underneath the water. Very funny.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, yeah,
if you
you-
draw,
Oh yeah.
you see?
Yeah, I see that.
I did not notice that before.
No, that's true. Well,
Trouble brewing at
kind of
Radiant's
buggy here,
bottom
but,
tower.
well, yeah.
And also, right now, the Naga Siren is topping the charts when it comes to the farm. So after that
Radiant's bottom
Radiant
tower in a
has
great
just
sight
gone
right
up,
now.
up. As she also has now already picked up her Rune of her Blade of
Radiant lost
Alacrity.
one of them bottom
Or
towers.
Mirana.
Hmm?
Portal damage, double damage.
Yes, that's very interesting.
It is.
Naga Siren is going to go into her Yasha, by the
Dire's
way,
top
so
tower
we'll be
is
going
gonna
into
be
the Manta
down.
style for even more illusions. But now the Radiant will take this tower
Radiant's
up
bottom
top.
tower seems to
Arrow
be
will hit, will fly onto the
tower.
Alchemist, but there's no follow-up, as there is also an
Dire's top
Invoker,
tower's
and
gone.
Mirana was there alone with the
Radiant's
Rubik,
bottom
and
tower
yeah, you
seen
can't really
better
do anything
days.
in that case. Timbersaw will attempt to stop this push,
Radiant's bottom
but
tower in a
him
great sight
pushing,
right now.
attempting to stop a push has worked out wrong a few times already. So he
brewing at
wants to
Radiant's bottom
look
tower.
out. There goes the Mirana ultimate. There's a DD rune on her as well. Will she try to go onto this Abaddon? No, she
The
decides
Radiant
not to.
disown their bottom tower.
And Invoker denies the tower on the bottom lane. There were 2 Naga Siren illusions attempting to push that one down, but no, that is not going to happen. Timbersaw sitting at 1k gold. He already has his point booster, so we'll try to go into the soul booster next for that Bloodstone. It will still take quite some time, if you ask me, though. But this micromanagement from the Naga Siren is really good. With her illusion, she's now capable of pushing out 3 creep waves at once. Destroying 3 neutral camps at once. That's what I mean. Allowing her to get even more and more net worth as the gap between her and the Viper keeps on widening. Mirana now picks up her first major league item. She picks up the Manta style. And Naga Siren will be having that Manta style as well in approximately, let's see, 900 gold. And now the Radiant's going Roche. Gets countered out by the Mirana though, at least I think the Mirana saw that one. Immediate TP coming in, and also there's a Timbersaw, throws
top
off the
tower is
Chakram
taking
into the
hits.
pit. The Naga Siren ultimate will hit beautifully, catching out all 5 heroes. In comes the support from the Shadow Shaman as well. And here we are going to get a team fight. The Tornado from the Invoker will hit 3 heroes though. Invoker will kill off the Shadow Shaman first. Now Timbersaw is on the run, will die again most likely, yes he will, through the Viper. There's a Moss Wars already down here, but no real use from it. Rubik will get scouted out and killed off as well. There's the Mirana, and managed to invoke the dust being poured out by the Invoker. Will try to get the kill on him now, will she? No, leaps away.
Better do so.
And Naga Siren attempts to push down this bottom lane right now. Attempts to push while the enemy is least expecting it, I take it.
Look at this Naga Siren. She's buying Manta style as well.
Yeah, I already said that.
Radiant's
That
top
it gives her
tower
even
is
more
taking
and more
hits.
illusions.
Oh,
So her farm is going.
Oh,
Yeah.
there we go on Roshan.
Yeah, on Roche again. Also, we saw the Storm Spirit pick up a second Major League item, the Bloodstone. So he gets the Bloodstone before the Timbersaw does, and the Bloodstone is a core item on the Timbersaw. Tornado will catch out the Rubik, dealing incredible amount of damage. EMP will also fly. I don't think it hit anyone. The Storm Spirit picks up the Aegis of the Immortal. So right now he is extremely durable with that Bloodstone Aegis combination. But also, Naga Siren picked up a Manta style and is already sitting on 1.1k gold again. This Naga Siren is what's keeping Team Art into the game right now, if you ask me.
Yeah.
Storm Spirit just pushing out his creep wave, using the power of the overload. And here go the Naga Siren illusions. The drums. Look at them! Look at those illusions fly! Look at those illusions fly! One creep camp getting killed off by the illusions. Another creep camp getting killed by the illusion. Another creep camp getting out by the... This micromanagement of the Naga Siren is incredibly good.
To be honest, I want to see that player playing
Meepo?
Meepo.
We should ask him if he has ever played a Meepo.
I bet so.
Yeah, I'm actually pretty sure that he has as well, because this micromanagement is pretty good. It's pretty good. Now, see, look at that. 3 illusions from the Naga Siren, flying over the way, scouting out everyone. Now getting caught out by the Invoker, but you know, no big deal. Sonic Boom. Yeah, I mean the illusions will die, but they're just illusions. There's no real reward.
Yeah, but still, half health of this Invoker just because of 3 illusions. Holy hell.
2 illusions actually.
No, actually there were 3.
There were 3?
Yeah.
Ah, my bad then. Mirror image is still on cooldown for 40 seconds, but the Manta style is still up. So in 10 seconds we are going to see more illusions. Naga Siren's illusion will be destroyed here once again. But now Viper picks up a very, very important item. He decided not to go into that extra damage as I had predicted and wanted from him. He picks up the Heart of Tarask. And with a Heart BKB mech combination, this Viper is very strong. But
still, it's strength and it's HP.
Yeah, I know. There's no real extra damage, but Viper's a very strong dot damage dealer, of course.
Look at this double damage room.
Oh yes, I see. Will probably be picked up soon.
Double damage.
Yeah,
damage room.
Yeah. What did I want to say? I wanted to say something. Yeah, Viper does not really need extra damage as much as some other heroes might have, as he is a natural damage over time dealer, of course. Even still, what I noticed is that this BKB bar still has his 10 charges. I believe that he got that BKB bar about 12 minutes ago, around the 20-minute mark, where all that fast Storm Spirit comes in and gets the kill on the Rubik.
Somebody's cooking.
Then get chased into a chicken. What? Now the Static Electricity Vortex and Pendele on the Shadow Shaman will fall as well.
2 down.
And a self-stun on the Alchemist. Yeah. But yeah, the BKB bar hasn't been activated once, even though Viper has had it for about 15 minutes. Well, 15, am I saying that correctly? Like 10, 12, more like.
Yeah, something like that.
Arrow flies will hit a creep. That's a shame.
But still, she hit a bunch of arrows already.
Yeah, she did. She was doing pretty well, especially with the Shadow Shaman. But now all the outer tier towers are down for Team Art. Naga Siren Illusions will probably try to inflict some damage on this tower right here. But now the Radiance wants to go high ground. As
Radiance
all 5 of their heroes are gathered there. Naga Siren uses her illusions. She should jump in and use her ultimate if you ask me. Viper gets telekinesis back in. Timbersaw taking heavy damage. There comes the ultimate from the Viper, but it gets stolen by the Rubik and it instantly hits back onto the Viper. Now Timbersaw on the run. Alchemist taking quite some damage and Storm Spirit gets killed off, pops the Aegis. Viper now on the run, taking quite some damage from that Radiance. 2 heroes already down, 3 heroes down, and only the Shadow Shaman died on the side of Team Art. So this is a push gone wrong, as Naga Siren uses her ultimate, gets the kill on the Shadow Shaman with the arrow and the telekinesis as well. So 4 heroes down for Team GS. Invoker manages to make it out alive, but this is truly a push gone wrong, and this might be the turning of the tides, as there is a dip going down steadily from the XP advantage as well as from the gold advantage. And that's thanks to the Naga Siren, who's now picked up her Reaver, going into the Heart of Tarask, most likely.
I hope so.
Yeah, it seems more likely than a Satanic, if you ask me. Does give lifesteal, does give extra damage, but no, I'm not sure. We'll see about that. Both of them are viable options, if you ask me. Game still paused. Alchemist has disconnected, and the Storm Spirit was lagging quite a lot. Taking a look at the item progress, Storm Spirit has his Bloodstone Orchid and has now picked up a BKB. Alchemist is now also going into that BKB and already has his Blink Dagger. Invoker sitting on a Force Staff as well as a Negative Scepter. That Force Staff was actually the thing that saved him his life just now. Abaddon not sitting on anything that fancy. Picked up a Staff of Wizardry though. Most likely going to go, maybe wants to go into a Necro Book or a Rod of Athos possibly. Maybe even a Force Staff. Viper, very tanky as we discussed before with the Mech Heart as well as the BKB. But this Naga, I'm loving this Naga Siren. Boosted Travel, Radiance, Manta Star, Reaver, Drum of Endurance. Reaver will turn into another item very soon. As Naga's already again sitting on 2k gold. Timbersaw.
What could it be? Her to Tarask, or do you think she's building a Satanic?
Personally, I'd like her to go into that Heart of Tarask. Just give her that extra survivability. Because lifesteal is really most useful on a hero which has an incredibly fast attack speed, and there's no real attack speed, no real incredible attack speed modifiers like a Maelstrom or a Hyperstone on Naga Siren right now. So I expect it to go into a Heart.
Could be true. Well, Heart, she is about 2,300 gold away from it. No, she is extremely close.
Yeah. Also talking about the Timbersaw. Timbersaw is very close with Bloodstone, but that's a 34-minute Bloodstone, and that's just underfarmed.
All right.
And Marana, the final one of the list, has her Demon Edge, so we'll be going into most likely the Daedalus. I mean, I don't think that she will be going Divine Rapier right now, because if she dies and the Naga Siren picks up that Divine Rapier, ho, I do not want to see that happening. Yeah, and now she picks up the recipe for the Daedalus. So I guess what's correct.
Like, easily kill people off only with her illusions.
Look at this illusion radiance damage coming down on the creep wave. That's another easy 250 gold on the Naga Siren. And will she be able to get the heart right now? Yes, she will. If it is the heart she's going into, but she's making her way to the secret shop, so yes, it will be that Heart of Tarask. As she picks up a vitality booster, ensures the Heart of Tarask.
Blow the man down.
That ensures.
What was that? I heard a really weird sound.
Not from me.
Okay, yeah, there's the heart.
Yeah.
Guess correct. That's 2 points for me. 3 points if you count the Daedalus as well for me guessing items correctly. Hooray!
Right.
I'm keeping track.
Nah.
But still, yeah, this Timbersaw, Bloodstone, only
I'm kinda
35
worried
minutes
about the
into the
Timbersaw,
game.
To be honest.
Same goes for me, same goes for me. But also look at the tankiness of these Naga Siren illusions. Only
They
now
got,
get
like,
taken
every
down.
single spell on these.
Yeah, they did. But I really think that Naga Siren should, if she wants to turn this game around, she should leave the base. That's my opinion. She should leave the base at this point in time and just outmaneuver the Radiant. Because if they, because this is a gamble, right? If they manage to win this team fight like they did last time, that's a real nice opportunity. Mirana's ultimate will hit the double vortex. Maxwell on the evoker gets turned into a chicken though, but Pandale on the Shadow Shaman will fall rapidly to the Viper, who's activated his BKB. Alchemist will fall as well. So far it's a 1v1 trade. Timbersaw, Timber chains in, gets the Chakram and gets the kill on the Abaddon. Now Invoker on the run, gets attacked by the Mirana. Arrow flies and hits Speedy on the Viper. Very well done by that arrow. And Speedy on the Viper will fall. So 3 heroes down, and this might actually have been the correct choice for this Naga Siren, as this ensures a lot of off time. None of the heroes that have died right now have any buyback, so this is the time for them to push. And Maxwell on the Evoker will find... No, will run away. My bad. I thought for one moment that there might be a little engagement there. But if Art can pull this off, that's a really nice comeback from them. They will attempt now to take down this tower, and they will most likely succeed in doing so. And then maybe even attempt to go... No, they won't attempt to go to the high ground. There's 30 seconds of no Viper, which is enough to take down this tower, I do agree. Mirana finds herself the Storm Spirit, by the way. Gets Electric Vortex in though, a lot of damage, but activates the Mental Style. Now the leap, the double Ball Lightning, and mid tower falls to the Naga Siren and shows us her pushing strength. And Naga Siren wastes no time. She's still farming, already sitting on 2.8 gold again. What's she gonna go into next, I wonder? Maybe she just wants to go for a Mjolnir or something like that.
Mjolnir, well, could be possible. It really could be possible.
Or maybe a Desolator. That's also possible.
Desolator would be devastating, to be honest.
Yeah, or maybe even the Daedalus, or the Butterfly. One of the 4, I guess. Yeah. We'll see about that very soon. No, first she decides to go for that Diffusal Blade, and the Daedalus gets finished off on the Mirana. Diffusal Blade just to be able to deal most likely with that Apothic Shield from the Abaddon, which is a very, very, very pesky defensive ability. But as soon as she gets off that Diffusal Blade on it, that's gone. Roche will be up at 15 seconds, and that Roche will hopefully be contested heavily. But a team fight going wrong will most likely mean the end of Team GS. Naga Siren still keeping up with the farm. Now already has a level 2 Diffusal Blade.
Really nice scout out with this Sunstrike, to be honest.
Oh, where? I did not notice that
There
one.
was a Sunstrike right on Rushan, just to spot him. That he's
yeah, he's up.
there.
He's up already. I see.
Really nice done.
Smoke. Four man smoke going in. I think they want to go into the Roche pit under the guise of that smoke.
Oh, Courier kill. Oh,
Courier kill! Yeah! Oh. Look at that Naga Siren using her micro skills on those illusions. Now gets the Courier kill. And will this... Look at the damage flying out from the Naga Siren. An illusion will get the kill on the Alchemist. Very nicely done. Abaddon will find himself into a sticky situation when the Shadow Shaman and the Rubik telekinesis. Borrow time. Courier will be able to make it out alive, and Abaddon will die. Apothic Shield, come on, get the kill. Yes, to get the kill. Shadow Shaman uses the Aftershock. 2 heroes down for Team GS, and now Art is going Roche.
Free Roche.
Yeah, I think I said that in the early stages. Of the game, Art's late game potential is so extremely high with the Naga Siren, as well as the Murana, a little bit of Timbersaw, who's now also purchased his plate mill, as well as his cloak, and the Shiva's Guard recipe. Roche is dropping low, so that's going to be an egg. Is going to weigh off most likely the Naga Siren. Not going to be contested in any way.
Actually, there's no way.
Old Rose.
Yeah, Naga Siren. What? I think. Oh yeah, she sold her drums to pick up the Aegis. Now already sitting on 4.4k gold. That's
Again.
gold. What can she do with this gold? She has to pop the Aegis first. I guess.
Well, she kills people with her illusions.
Yeah.
So basically, I guess she doesn't need anything else.
Even though I really wanted to go Divine Rapier, I don't think we will see one.
No. I
No.
guess not, because it's too risky.
Too risky
Because
indeed.
It could change the whole game
Uh-huh.
entirely. Just think about it.
Yeah, I know. She's not going to go for that. Even though, like I said, I wanted her to go into that one. Damage from the illusions being so incredibly high. Another illusion coming down on the Storm Spirit. Just dealing an incredible amount of damage. Look at that. 3 illusions bring Kalim on the Storm Spirit to about 1/3 of his health. So that's 1/3 for every illusion. No, hold that thought. I'm screwing up my math.
Oh yeah.
There, more illusions. Attacking Maxwell. Heavy damage coming out. Now back on the run. But that's because the Heart of Tarask gets the effect gets
Radiant's top rag.
added to the Naga Siren, and now Mirana and Timbersaw use this use the absence of the Radiant heroes to try and push down these racks. Already the range barracks are to half health. Melee barracks are also quite down. They decide to take a step back, and a very nice step back as well. And this might be the final push.
Totally agree.
They have the Aegis, so they are in the best situation they could be right now. And look at those
tower hits. Oh my
that's a
God.
6-man tornado from the Invoker. Song of the Siren. There we have it. Necro book from the Abaddon as well. Song of the Siren. Timbersaw gets a kill. Stormspirit instantly buys back. Another nice tornado being placed down. The top range bearers get destroyed. Alchemist pops his BKB. Pandeli on the Shadow Shaman gets Electric Vortex in. The arrow will hit on the Alchemist, so no stun on him. Goliath will be able to make it out alive. As the Naga Siren spawns more illusions to take down his tower. But Speedy is on her tail. For staff? No. Naga Siren will be able to make it out alive.
Easily.
But still, that's the ranged, the ranged barracks top down. The tower also down to 1/3 of its health.
Look at the speed this Naga Siren has. Holy hell.
Yeah, that's because of the boost of travel.
Yeah, sure it is. But
And the mental
still,
style movement speed.
Holy hell, it's so fast.
Murana's invisible
Look at
between
this.
what?
Look here.
Yeah, I'm seeing it, but that's just the radiant damage, just so incredibly strong. Now chasing after the Alchemist, and now pummeling down on Speedy on the Viper.
So incredible damage.
And Mirana is there as well. Oh, come on. Shoot the arrow. Shoot the arrow. But no, there's follow-up from the Abaddon as well. She could not get any of those kills.
Half-Life. Half-Life.
Yes,
and
yes.
Viper. Holy hell. So goddamn microscope.
Uh-huh. So 45 minutes into...
reactive armor on
Uh-huh.
uh What the hell just triggered that?
I don't know.
An illusion? Probably? No.
Probably the creeps hitting him, something like that. I don't know. Naga Siren sends in a sneaky illusion to take down damage on his melee barracks, but there's no point when there's no creeps, because then the region will just be very, very high.
Radiant's top rags ain't gonna last long.
Yeah, just let the illusion be.
Naga Siren is sitting on 7k gold.
7K.
7k gold. So yeah, as soon as that Aegis gets either expires or gets popped, we're going to see a major item coming out from her.
Right now.
To be honest, I can see a Mjolnir or something like that, just
What?
because of the attack speed.
What did you say?
A Mjolnir.
Yeah,
Oh,
Mjolnir is highly possible.
Yeah, because of the attack speed and the extra damage from
Yes,
like,
exactly.
the hits.
Or a butterfly. Butterfly also gives a nice bonus to attack speed. But of course, Mjolnir's way has the attack speed of the Mjolnir bonus is a lot higher. 50 attack speed higher actually.
Why is he shackling this? Oh, never mind.
I don't know.
I guess because he can.
Yeah,
Just
probably just deny the invoker a little bit of fun. But these illusions from the Naga Siren are just so extremely pesky. Aegis will get reclaimed in 30 seconds, so as soon as those 30 seconds pass, we're going to see a very nice item coming out from the Naga Siren. As her illusions are laying waste onto the top lane, what am I saying? And now they will be able to take down this set of melee barracks most likely. Stormspear is there though, so is the Abaddon. No, and so is the Alchemist, that's a shame. I want to see Mega Creeps. Aegis gets reclaimed. Naga Siren has 9k gold on her right now. What is she going to buy?
Oh, I really want to know that.
She's just standing still right now, pondering, using her micro skills to harass his invoker to an extraordinary amount.
Towers seen better days.
There's the courier. What's on the courier? No, nothing for the. There's just more rings of.
There's a mystic stack for Cullen.
Yes, he finishes off his Shiva's god.
Oh, that could be useful against this illusion.
Yes, it could.
Wasn't it Shiva's guard that drops illusions automatically?
No, it does not. It just freezes.
Oh, okay. There was an aura item that drops automatically every single illusion.
Not sure
Or was
about
it a
that.
skill?
Not sure
Yes, it
about that
was.
one.
It was a skill, but no. Okay. Correct myself. It was
You think about that one.
Yeah.
I want to. Well, oh yes, here we have it. Naga Siren picks up the Talisman of Evasion as well as the Quarterstaff. So she is going into that butterfly that I predicted.
Yeah, no. She sold one of the items.
No, she lost
never
her.
mind.
She lost her Aegis. Now picks up the butterfly. So she is 6 slotted to the highest of her capabilities. Now the push coming down on the bottom lane. Also, Timbersaw harassing the Storm Spirit to quite a large amount. The illusions just hammering down on the tower will be able to take down this tower most likely. Will they? Dropping low. Come on, yes they will. Mirana gets the kill.
Radiant's bottom tower.
And butterfly from Miran.
And denial. Timbersaw commits suicide. Very nicely done. And Naga's still sitting on 5k gold. She could actually sell her the Fusel Blade. I don't actually know what else you might want to buy. But this is actually one of the first times that I've seen a Tinker-like Naga Siren just teleporting everywhere on the map, using her Manta style as well as her illusions just to push out lanes. Imagine if this Naga Siren went Refresher Orb.
Oh, holy hell.
So many illusions would be filling the field. Would be hilarious.
But a refresher on only
The furs
for
flying
illusions,
at Radiant's
nah.
top rags.
Hey, it's possible. She has the gold
Radiant
suspend.
structures must have been fortified.
It is possible, yeah.
Glyph gets popped. There's a Naga going to send in more of her illusions. Gets found. No, Moonlight Shadow still active. And the top melee barracks will fall. So mega melee creeps and mega range creeps on the top lane. Vandalia on the Shadow Shaman will die again. That's a shame. But Timbersaw kills out the Storm Spirit, dominating Timbersaw. BKB gets popped by both the Viper and the Alchemist, taking quite a lot of damage. There goes the EMP. Will hit. Very nicely done. The Mirana will leap away but will fall to the unstable concoction combination. And also the Rubik is on the run. Timbersaw gets another kill, by the way, with a double kill. And Alchemist also gets his double kill, so that's 3 heroes down for Team Art and 2 heroes down for Team GS. What did you say?
Meanwhile, on the bot lane,
Yeah, bottom lane, Naga Siren's just...
getting and
She's not caring one bit about this Viper. Now, going to use the Son of the Siren to be able to get away.
Radiant's mid-racks taking some punishment.
hilarious. Seriously.
Get out of there, Naga. Naga, come on. Tornado will not hit, but the unstable concoction will.
Radiant's mid-racks
And now
taking
she
some
tries to get away. Sound blast, no. Cold snap. Will she be able to make it out of the way? Come on, IFPL, show us those movements.
mid-racks
Show us those what a fish can do. Now the illusions, just for the confusion, and a kill comes out on the Alchemist. What a play coming out from IFPL. Will die now to the Viper, and the immediate buyback. She has the gold to spend.
Once more into the breach.
That was just hilarious. By the way, Ruby just bought 2 boots.
2 boots?
Yeah.
No, he only has the boots to travel.
Oh. Because he just...
Now Kalim on the Storm Spirit will also be picked up here. And Naga Siren kills of the Abaddon as well. And GG gets called by the Storm Spirit, which is obvious because the Storm Spirit did not have buyback and the Abaddon did not as well. So Team Art turns this game around. 52 minutes and 25 seconds in. That's a very symmetrical number, by the way. Team Art takes victory by the tremendous play coming out of this Naga Siren and also this Mirana. We should not forget in this Mirana Shadow Shaman combination. It's no big surprise who our man of the match is, I think. Naga Siren, you're the man.
Sure.
So before we close out the stream, let me thank everyone in the twitch.tv chat, as well as everyone in the Dota 2 client, as well as all the players for this wonderful game to cast. I have been your host, Kira from VicaraGaming, hosting together with my friend Kazuto. If you want to check us out, go to youtube.com/VicaraGaming or twitch.tv/VicaraGaming. Like, subscribe, spread the word. Anything would be highly appreciated. We will be closing down the stream now. We hope you enjoyed it and we wish to see you again very soon. Thank you for watching and goodbye.